This young father, lost in the haze of poor decisions, struggled to find his way. So the judge offered him deferred adjudication, a chance to rebuild for the sake of his child.
All right, is there anything you want to say to the court? Do you want to say you were hanging around with bad people?
I was.
Because I sentenced the co-defendant and he said he was hanging around with bad people. So that would be you. So just bad people hanging around with each other.
Making bad options.
Why?
There wasn't a reason for me to do it. It was just making bad choices at the time.
How far did you go in school?
11th grade,
Why didn't you graduate?
because I didn't have a kid.
You mean you had a child?
Yeah.
Does your child live at home with you? All right, so lives with the mom
Yes.
and her mom?
Yes.
So you all just two crazy kids who decide to have a child and not be adults.
Yeah.
Okay. So what are you planning on doing with the rest of your life?
Just keep on working. Take care of my kid.
Take care of your child.
Yes, ma'am.
And if you're tested today, what are the results going to be?
Probably
When's the last time you used?
2 weeks ago.
See, so you're not doing what you need to do. You're still doing crazy things that you shouldn't be doing. All right, 3 years deferred adjudication. Court is calling 2025 CR 000531, State versus Joseph Isaiah Vela. Can I have parties announced for the record for the state? Defense?
Robert Ramirez.
And are you Mr. Vela?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, have you received all discovery and did you review it with your client?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Probation, this is an application.
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Vela, did you review the application for deferred adjudication with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it? Did you review the true bill of indictment with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
We do.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
Yes.
Mr. Vela, did you review the court admonishments with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand you're charged with possession of a controlled substance, penalty group 2, 1 to 4 grams? That's a third-degree felony. Range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 10 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
If you have a plea bargain agreement with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you, and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand? Did you understand if the court were to grant your application for deferred adjudication, if for any reason your deferred adjudication were revoked, the court could find you guilty and sentence you up to 10 years in the prison and up to a $10,000 fine? Did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call in the right to remain silent?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand by entering this plea, you were giving up those rights?
Yes, ma'am.
And did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case?
Yes.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you believe he's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
I do.
Mr. Vela, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter this plea?
No, ma'am.
Anyone promised you anything other than the plea?
No, ma'am.
Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes.
Are you a U.S. citizen?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
According to the plea, the state is offering deferred adjudication. Did you understand that to be the plea?
Yes, ma'am.
Defense is at the plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
State is at the plea.
Yes, sir.
Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in both places?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand by signing that you're waiving your right to appeal? The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, have there been any such motions?
No, Your Honor.
Outside the agreement, the state is recommending that your community supervision be for a term of 2 years. There'll be a TAP evaluation, 100 hours of community service restitution, no contact with Luis Enrique Velez, Jorge Enrique Martinez, and Leroy Villarreal. Did you understand that to be the plea?
Yes, ma'am.
I'm sorry, did you understand those were recommendations from the state and the court does not have to follow those recommendations? Then to the offenses charge, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest.
State any evidence.
No objection.
All right. Did you review the waiver and stipulations? And state, you may be excused. Did you review the waiver and stipulations with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call in the right to remain silent?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports? But most importantly, there will be no live testimony. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find that the defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments, and the court will review the same. After reviewing states exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there's sufficient evidence to find you guilty. The court will defer finding of guilt as you've applied for deferred adjudication. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Your Honor.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
Yes, Your Honor, we ask that the court follow the plea agreement.
All right, is there anything you want to say to the court? Do you want to say you were hanging around with bad people?
Second row on top.
I was.
All right, because
Man, first row.
I sentenced the co-defendant and he said he was hanging around with bad people. So that would be you. So just bad people hanging around with each other.
Making bad options.
Why?
I don't know.
I'm sure you do. Why did you choose to do this?
These are the reasons for me. There wasn't a reason for me to do it. They were just making bad choices at the time.
How far did you go in school?
11th grade,
And why didn't you graduate?
because I wouldn't have a kid.
You mean you had a child?
Yeah.
So how does that mean that you don't graduate? I said, how does having a child mean that you don't graduate? I don't
I
understand.
started working
All right, and what do you do?
plumber.
All right, and are you living at home? Does your child live at home with you? All right, so lives with the mom
Yes.
and her mom?
Yes.
So you all just two crazy kids who decide to have a child and not be adults.
Yeah.
Okay. So what are you planning on doing with the rest of your life?
Just keep on working. Take care of my kid.
Take care of your child.
Yes, ma'am.
And if you're tested today, what are the results going to be?
Probably
When's the last time you used?
2 weeks ago.
See, so you're not doing what you need to do. You're still doing crazy things that you shouldn't be doing. And did you come by yourself?
No. I'm not with my girl.
All right, mom. He's still using. Are you using it in her house?
No.
Where are you using it?
Time.
Well, you really don't have any own time because you're either at your mom's house or you should be taking care of your child. So who are you using with?
Well, I do it by myself
Mhm.
at some other places, not in my house.
Oh, at other people's homes? Yes.
Yes.
All right. You should not be doing that. So he's still using. He hasn't changed his life. I guess maybe he wants to spend his life in prison. I don't know. So I can tell you what, when you're on probation in this court, you're not allowed to do. People have been known to go to prison because they're testing positive for. And people will get upset. I can't believe you're sending me to prison for. No, you're being sent to prison because you're not following the rules and because of your actions. So if you want to go to prison and if you think you can't stop using and let me know now, then you can work out another agreement with your attorney and you can just go to prison because they're offering you 2 years deferred adjudication, which I'm going to give him more than 2 years deferred adjudication. But if you want to just do 2 years in prison, be done with this, you can go to prison for 2 years, come out. Maybe there's another guy who's raising your child, maybe not, who knows? But your child won't know you, probably. He'll probably know your mom, but not you. So it's completely up to you. You're making bad decisions. And if you want to go to prison, you can go to prison. And guess what? Maybe you'll learn some unhealthy things at prison, but when you get out, you can go to your mom's house, wherever you got to go. If you still want to smoke, you can smoke, and then ultimately you'll be in a vehicle with some other people that you're saying those are the bad people of the bunch, and you'll pick up a new case, and you'll be a repeater when you come back. So it's completely up to you. If you want to go to prison, I'll send you to prison now, and you can be done. Then you better start acting like it, because coming in here testing positive for you haven't changed at all. And you're just like the guy before me when he said he was with bad people. You're one of those bad people. He's one of those bad people because you're still breaking the law. And in Texas, you can't use There are only a few exceptions. All right, 3 years deferred adjudication. 100 hours of community service restitution. I'm going to order parenting classes. Once he completes parenting classes, 50 of those hours will be deemed satisfied. The other 50, you can either do those picking up trash in the Texas heat or not, or you can either obtain your GED or obtain some sort of certificate from a trade school, and that will be deemed satisfied. There's to be regular reporting by Zoom or in person, regular random UAs. Please test for levels. There's to be a TAP evaluation out of custody. If the TAP recommends inpatient treatment, we'll start with intensive outpatient treatment. There's to be no contact with Luis Enrique Velez, Velez, Jorge Enrique Martinez, and Leroy, Leeroy Villarreal. Proof of employment within 30 days. No employment as a home health care provider or with minors. There's to be no unsupervised contact with minor, and that includes your child. Field visits 1 time per month until further notice. Probation, is there anything else?
No, I got it. Got it.
All right, is there anything else you need from the court in order to be successful?
No.
Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Right to Appeal with your attorney?
Yes.
Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes, ma'am.
Because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Do you understand?
Yes.
All right, we can go off the record. Here's the thing. Don't have any more children until you're ready to have more children. What do I mean by that? You shouldn't be depending on the child's maternal grandparent to be taking care of the child. That should be all on you and her. You shouldn't be dependent on them to act as a daycare. That should be on you and her. Do you understand?
Yes.
And you need to be prepared to be a good role model to your child, because otherwise your child may end up driving around in a vehicle with people doing, and then you're going to be sitting right where your mom is sitting.
Yes, ma'am.
Do you love your mom?
Yes.
Really? How much do you love her?
Love.
Then stop breaking her heart. Get your life together.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. In this court, to be successful on probation, communication is key. If there's an issue, let your probation officer know. If you feel they're not addressing it, then you can come to me.
Yes, ma'am.
If you can't stop using marijuana, then let probation know, and we'll get some treatment for you, okay?
Yes.
And I'm sorry, probation, add 60 sober meetings in 60 days. All right, good luck to you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
This apathetic woman, showing no regard for her responsibilities, faced a stern sentence from the judge aimed at forcing change.
My client has notified me at the jail that she has been getting MRT, moral recognition therapy treatments, in terms of addressing some of the questionable decisions she has made that led her to being here in front of the court today, Judge.
All right, how old are you?
32.
All right, why don't you know right from wrong? I mean, it would seem that people would know, hey, you're not supposed to steal a car.
I thought I was hanging out with.
The crowd that you were hanging out with, let me just tell you, if they were here, they would say, it's the crowd I'm hanging out with. You're in your 30s. You're not a teenager. So again, that doesn't answer my question. So why do you need a class for somebody to tell you that stealing is wrong? And here you are driving around in a vehicle where the ignition is broken and the steering column is damaged, and you're just riding around in it. And if the police would not have caught you, you'd still be riding around in it. All right, court is going to find you guilty. The court is going to sentence you to 1 year in the state jail facility.